Hey guys, and welcome back to the Final Sun channel. As always, I'm super glad to have you all here, and we got a special treat for you guys today. So if you watch my other videos, you know I'm usually creating edits and guides to help you improve in games like Marvel's Avengers. Today we're not going to do that. We're going to try something new. The purpose of this video is to be an introduction in a series of videos to help you and myself. This is going to be a guide of what to and what not to do when starting out as a streamer and a content creator. As you can see, I have started out pretty much from zero here, where I don't have a whole lot created beforehand. I'm making it as I go, and I don't have a background that would support this. This is important because it means I am an average content creator like you, and I'll explain what I mean by that. I follow a lot of bigger streamers as well, a lot of bigger YouTube content creators who I take advice from by watching their videos, and this is totally fine to do. But keep in mind that a lot of these people who are creating content and are streaming have huge audiences because they created those audiences years ago, and the momentum has kept going. They themselves already have the audience there for them. I know there are exceptions, and some have started and blown up, but those are the exceptions, not the rule. So what we're going to be doing is testing as a new streamer what we can and cannot do. And let me give you a little bit of background to show you why it's important that someone like me creates these videos. To tell you a little bit about myself, I do not have a background in graphic design, in video creation, content creation, public relations, or really anything that's going to give me a leg up at creating these videos. I have almost no experience creating videos and images. I don't take great photography either, and I'm trying to do this with the bare minimum before diving in with all of my money, so that I don't have to spend everything I own to buy gadgets and gear that would not be able to help me. I want to keep this as low budget as possible starting out until I know that I'm actually able to do it. And I know a lot of people are going to say, don't commit to something unless you're truly going to commit all the way. And let me give you a little bit of insight into that as well. I am a full-time employee with a background in finance. I am married, so I do this for part-time. It takes up a lot of time to be a content creator and a streamer, so I'm doing it for fun right now, and I really do enjoy it. A few things I get as excited about as looking at my videos and seeing that it has likes and comments of people who want to know more or see more of my content. That's really what drives me to keep making my content right now. But it also made me think that maybe a fresh perspective on how to become a streamer with tracking to see what works and what doesn't work might be beneficial to you and for me. Looking at what I have right now, I think there are 3 tips starting out as a streamer I have learned that can be beneficial for everyone. These are pretty easy, they're pretty simple, but stick with me because there's a lot more we're going to talk about towards the end of the video. The first one, have a camera. As you can see, I'm using a webcam right here. I don't have a $1,000 camera. It doesn't provide the highest quality possible for my videos, but that's going to have improvement as we go. I want to see if this camera works for a starting streamer, or if it hinders me from growing. At the same time, I have researched that lighting is huge, but I don't have a circle light or any stream lights behind me or anything like that. In fact, if you look around, I have pretty basic room lighting, nothing special. I'm actually using my phone as a face light right now so that there aren't shadows on my face. And even that doesn't take out all the shadows, but that's also part of the growth. We'll see what helps if we remove these shadows. A third tip that's pretty easy to do, but often overlooked, is interaction with your audience. I know, you probably are thinking, I'm in my streams, I'm talking when people are in there. And that's the trap. You're talking when people are in there. I know it is a little depressing to stream and have 0 followers, and have 0 people watching your video. But it is important that you know your own worth while you're doing this, and that you do it for enjoyment too. Make sure you're talking the whole time you're in there. Narrate what you're doing. Talk about your gear, your mission, your objective for what you're currently doing. Because if you have 15 seconds of silence in your stream and someone comes to watch and they see that you're not talking, they're probably going to leave. There is a chance they'll leave a comment and they'll start talking a little bit. And trust me, that is a great feeling, is being able to talk to someone in your chat. But find a way to practice narrating even when someone's not there. If it sounds embarrassing to talk to no one in the room, then just practice at it until it's not awkward. Work with yourself here to make sure you're prepared to talk when people do talk into the room and to keep them there. Those 3 tips are huge in starting out, but at the same time, you're going to need something to help you with your content creation and your stream. I have done some research and I've used many different sources, but here's what I have found to be the best way to help with your stream, especially if you want to use overlays. If you're focused on using overlays, you don't have to create them yourself. In fact, I would recommend using something like Streamlabs or Stream Elements. I have used both and settled with Stream Elements because it is so intuitive and so easy to use that I didn't have to take a whole learning curve to incorporate it into my stream. There's a little bit of gear involved, and I'll talk about that at the end, but Stream Elements itself is free. You do not have to buy it, and there is a premium you can use for some more perks, but there is free usage with Stream Elements. You can get an entire overlay with your stream without paying a single dime. The best part about it is it can be as complicated or as simple as you like. You can literally download a overlay directly and use that, or you can download pieces of an overlay, put it all together yourself, add in widgets and alerts that did not normally come with it, or create your own. You can do almost whatever you want with these videos. Get in there, find what you like, and get it on your stream. After that, you're going to need some software to help you edit pictures and create thumbnails. The one I would currently recommend is Gimp. Gimp is great for creating thumbnails and editing pictures as a whole. It's such high quality and you can do so much with it. If you have used Adobe Photoshop, you're probably already familiar with a lot of the things you can do with Gimp. The difference is Gimp is free. You do not have to pay for it and you can use it as much as you like without some kind of free trial that expires after 7 days. What I use it for mostly right now is actually for thumbnails and taking the background out of pictures so that I can put them in my video or on other pictures. If you look at the logo I have on my account for YouTube right now, that was made out of Gimp. It is not professionally made, it is something that me and my wife worked on quite a bit, and I'm actually quite proud of it. It's very simple, but it's unique to my profile, and I appreciate it. For videos and for putting all these pieces together, I recommend DaVinci. DaVinci is also free and you can download it. I'll include the link below for both Gimp and DaVinci. You can do so much with DaVinci. In fact, there's so much I recommend looking up just 1 or 2 guides on the basics of how to use it, because you can stitch videos together, you can add different text to the videos, you can stream music in the background of it, as well as countless other things that you're able to do with DaVinci. I use DaVinci for all of my own videos, so if you want to go and look at my YouTube account and see what my videos look like, then go ahead. See the very few beginning ones and look at some of them towards the end to see how much development and how much I've learned in practicing with DaVinci. It makes a huge difference as it can be used very professionally or very amateurly. Amateurly? That might not be a word. It can be used by amateurs, like myself, because I am very much learning. At the same time, you're going to want to make sure that there's sound going in your stream and in your content at all times. I got to give a shout out here to Alpha Gaming with Harris Heller. He created stream beats, which are copyright free music when you're starting your streams. At the same time, you're going to want to make sure that there's sound going in your stream and in your content at all times. I got to give a shout out here to Alpha Gaming with Harris Heller. He created stream beats, which are copyright free music when you're starting your streams. One big thing that people struggle with starting out are not knowing copyright laws and what's going to get your video demonetized. But at the same time, it's important to keep music playing in the background of your videos so it doesn't sound dead. Harris Heller at Alpha Gaming saw this void and filled it. Stream beats is a huge asset to any streamer, whether you're a professional or just starting out. I recommend giving it a look because it is all copyright-free music that will not put your videos at risk. He took the time to create these and post them just about everywhere on the internet. You can find them at all your major providers like Spotify, Apple Music, and everything, so that you can play these in your videos. If you go look at all my YouTube videos, you'll find that it's playing in the background. So I do have to give that shout out to Alpha Gaming with Harris Heller, who really did save streamers and help them provide better content to their audiences. Another thing I'm going to talk about, and this might be the only piece of gear I find essential, especially for someone who's streaming from a console. I know there are a lot of 2 PC streamers who use both of them, one as a streaming device and one as a gaming device. Capture cards are essential if you're wanting to capture all the film you're doing and add overlays to it. And that's what I'm going to talk about. I stream from console. I mostly use my PS4 when I'm streaming something. What I actually use here is the Elgato HD60S. Just in a short summary of why you need this, is because you can't plug an HDMI cord from your PlayStation or Xbox right into your computer and get it to display on your computer. This allows it to convert it to data so that you can edit it and change it while you're playing. So just a quick summary of how it works. It has 3 ports on this side. As you can see, we have an HDMI, an audio, and a USB-C port. And on the other side, we have another HDMI. On this side here where it says in with the 3 outlets, what really you do is you plug in the HDMI from your PlayStation into the in, you take the USB-C from here and plug it, and the other end will be a USB, which you plug directly into your laptop so that data is sent from this to your laptop. And then the HDMI out goes into your TV so that you can still see what you're playing on your TV, but it will also be playing on your laptop. And your laptop is what you stream to Twitch or what other provider you're trying to use. That way you can put your overlay on it, as well as anything else you're trying to include. You can also record it for editing later, and it is just overall a lifesaver when you are trying to start streaming. If you don't want to start out that hardcore, you can also just stream directly from your console. I know Xbox and PlayStation allows that. But this took my streams to the next level, and I would recommend it for anyone who is starting out. This is really the main points I'm wanting to talk about in this video. There's a lot more to go over, but I just wanted to provide you guys with a word of encouragement and to encourage myself as well, that we're going to keep only good vibes as we go along this journey together to figure out what we can and cannot do. We're going to track and see what kind of videos get the most traction and see what kind of progress we make between each video. That way we know if we're doing something to cause growth or if we're doing something to promote stagnation. We're going to go on this journey together and see where it leads. So with that, I'm going to leave all you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. If you don't want to wait till the next video, you can always watch me stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 p.m. I'm either playing something like Warzone or Marvel's Avengers. If you don't want to wait to ask a question, join me in there and I'll see what I can do. Have a great day.